All right, so now we're moving on to common fears. I'm reading off my notes a little bit just so I could stay on track because I get super passionate about this and I just want to make sure I don't make this video too long for y'all. So I'm going to start with mindset. Things like low self-confidence, thinking I've failed at everything before, nothing I've ever tried has worked, I can never follow through. Or maybe you're thinking, I want to do this, but, and then you create all of these excuses to fill in the blank. That is because you're so worried about failing that you just don't even try. And the fear is real. The fear is real. Fear is hard. It's scary, but you have to know that fear only has power over you if you let it. If you just go for it, if you just take a leap and go with your gut, it always pays off. You're always moving forward as long as you try. And I just want you to know that whenever I started this, I was in such a low place in my life that I honestly didn't think I could do it either. I didn't think it was going to work. I had tried everything before. They never worked. Why would this work? I don't know. But it just sounded like something that would fit my life so well. And with being a broke-ass college student, it was affordable. So I just went for it. I went all in, and it changed my entire life. So I just want you to look back and think about why things haven't worked for you in the past, why you're even listening to this video, and don't let your decisions that you make going forward in your life, whether it be anything, not just this, just make sure that they're not stemming from a place of fear, and don't base it off of what has happened in the past, because what you're capable of doing, the places you're capable of going, have nothing to do with anything that's already happened. It has everything to do with the decisions you make from here on out. So I just wanted to leave you with that when it comes to mindset. Just really think about why things haven't worked in the past. Like why you're craving something more. And think, is it because I didn't have a community to support me? Is it because you didn't have the tools, you didn't know how to work out or eat healthy or any of that? Like, just think about it and be real with yourself. Next up is time. I'm just going to be super blunt right now. You can make it work if you care enough. And some of our workouts are literally 22 minutes long and you're drenched. You could be on the treadmill for an hour and not get as drenched as you are during these workouts. And as far as time, it's been so convenient to be able to work out from home, not have to travel to a gym. I could work out from anywhere I want, honestly, and that has Wi-Fi. And literally, it saves me time in the grocery store because I know what to go buy. And I'm not second guessing everything. It's such an ease on my mind. And it's literally like I don't have to force myself to do things anymore because it doesn't take up time. It's so convenient. And, oh, goodness. But the thing when it comes to me is I wanted change. I needed this. Like, I was doing it wrong for so long. I had such a bad mindset about health and fitness. Anyone I saw working out all the time or ripped, I was like, yeah, there's no way that she still lives her life and eats bad and skips workouts if she looks like that. But I realized throughout this, it's about doing the little things every day consistently, or not every day, but, not letting yourself fall off after whatever. Like, if you fall off for a day, not beating yourself up and taking a break for a month from caring about yourself. I just wasted so much time doing that once I found this, it was like, oh my God, this is it, So I just want you to know that whenever you start having something to follow or guide you, you start to get into a routine. And when you get into a routine, you start to form new habits. And when you form new habits, you have so much more free time to freaking live because you're on schedule. And when you start improving yourself, that makes you better for everyone around you, whether it be a better daughter, a better sibling, a better coworker, a better student. it just all around benefits everyone, not just you. So if this is something you're hesitant about because it comes back to your self-worth and your like being enough, then think about the people around you because it's gonna benefit everyone. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, up next, money. So to join the studio, the virtual wellness studio, the startup fee is $160. And before you freak out, I just want to let you know that that's just it's not a lot of money. And I'm about to break it down for you because when I bought this, I was 19 years old, broke, and I moved off to college, okay? So let's just think about this. If you were to look at the big picture before I break down like what you're actually going to be paying for, $160 in general. Okay, let's say $160. That's $40 a week. I don't know about you, but just about everyone I know, including myself, is mindlessly spending $40 a week. So it's all about looking at the big picture and not looking at it like in bulk. Like, oh my God, $160 so much. It's really not that much. But so what you'll be paying for is, so the $130 is you'll get a bag of Shakeology. Shakeology is the dense nutrition. It is the healthiest meal you'll eat all day. It's a multivitamin. It helps brain function. It helps your body just regulate right. It's a multivitamin that just, it gives you all of those nutrients that you just can't get from the food we have nowadays. And $130 breaks down to $4 a meal. And I don't know about you, but before this, I was literally I was going to Starbucks at least, if not every morning, every other morning, or I was stopping at Sonic for breakfast, or I was stopping at Market Basket at the breakfast buffet. And I would spend over $7, and it would not satisfy me at all. So $4 a meal, that satisfies me and helps my freaking like, I haven't had this much hair, and I think since middle school, okay? It's just, it helps everything. My skin is clear, like, it's the best, okay? So that's your $130. The other $30 is how you get access to literally all the workouts and their meal guides for an entire year. One-time payment, okay? So let's say you do this and then you end up, I don't really want the shakes, which, I mean, you'll understand once you get them. Let's say, oh, okay, I don't want to get those anymore. You still have access to the workouts and the meal guides for an entire year after that. So it's not like a monthly gym membership or anything like that. You're not locked into anything. You can cancel the Shakeology, postpone it, or whatever if you really feel like you need to. But I'm telling you, it's not a lot of money when you look at it in the long run. Like, I couldn't imagine paying a gym membership monthly and then them not giving me any guidance at all. So that's one way of looking at it. And then also, the amount of programs you get access to, it's every Beachbody program we offer. It's over $7,000 of information and programs. When I first started this, you had to buy each program separate. So I would do like a 60-day program. Then I was done with that. I had to order another one and order another one when I finished that one. Now you just get freaking access to all of them. It's literally like the Netflix of fitness. It's just insane. When they came out with All Access On Demand, it blew my mind because of how freaking cheap it is now, okay? I just want y'all to understand the value because it's just incredible. But I'm going to leave you with this. You have to just step back and be real with yourself and think, are you really, really wanting to change your life? Are you really craving a change? Is this really a necessity to you? Because if it is, you have the money. You have the time. You are capable. It's just you're spending the money and the time in different places. Maybe you're watching too much Netflix. Maybe you're going out to eat too much. It's all of the little things, they add up. And I'm telling you right now, if you do this, if you go all in with this, if you join the community, your life will freaking change. I am proof. It hasn't only changed my life. I have a team of 40 coaches. It's changed all of their lives. They're now helping others with this because it is just, it changed everything for me. And it's not like I had to pay the same price. Actually, I had to pay more. But like, I invested in this just like everyone else did. And that's the whole thing, is it works if you do them. But you have to have belief in yourself, and you have to be honest with yourself. If you're being serious about really, really needing a change, really needing help. For me, I didn't have a plan B. And honestly, I tried everything that I was like, fuck it. If this doesn't work, it's not going to surprise me. You know, so you just got to go all in, and you got to know, you have to have good intentions. And like, let's say this. Let's say you do this, and it's the worst thing ever. Which, I mean, I'm fucking laughing at myself just saying that. But let's say it was the worst thing ever. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. I don't know about you, but I can't think of any place on the planet that lets you consume things from their store, and if you don't like it after a month, you can get your money back. Like, you can't go to Starbucks and be like, all right, I'm going to get a drink every day for a month, and then at the end of the month, if I decide I don't like it, I want my money back. Like, what? That's how legit this shit is. I want you to just, I just want you to just give it a shot and realize that the reason you're watching this video is not by chance. It's by fate. It's by you taking action. It's by you realizing that, you know, it's time. Like, it's time to put myself first. It's time to just realize that there's more to life than having bad days all the time. Because that was me. I was just going through the motions. I had no drive. I was in a very, very, very dark place. And just setting aside 30 minutes for a workout, $4 a day for a meal. If I knew what it was going to do for me, I would have paid 3 times the amount of money I spent on it. Like, the return in your investment is just undeniable, and I really am just so excited for you. And this next video I'm making is for you to see all the different packages we offer, all the different bundles, because the initial price, the most basic price, is $160, but there are so many different ways you can join, and I cannot wait